Howdy there, fellow armchair generals, and welcome to another episode of Distant Worlds 2. Now, I'm not streaming this time. I'm actually just playing and recording. We're gonna be streaming later on, but what I wanted to say here is I've kinda made a few adjustments off screen. You know, I was thinking about the game, the new changes and all that, and the first thing that I've done, which we're gonna come back to it, is empire funding levels. I've changed this to manually controlled because throughout the game we actually control the largest parts of the galaxy. So territory, we are the first. We almost have the largest population, and we have the largest economy, though we generate 19%, 20%, and the next one, the second one, generates 19%. So their private economy is pretty much the same size as ours. Though population, they control 19, we control 16. So they have, like, if you look at the bottom, 57,000, let's say 58,000, we have 50. So that's how much? 15% more than we do, approximately. So one thing I've done is we're gonna build a lot more colony ships. That's one thing. But these colony ships, as soon as they, let's say, land or colonize, they're not gonna be the cost. They will not occur at the costs anymore. Because if you check these, the maintenance, military, we're paying 40,000 for destroyers. We have 72 destroyers. And we're having a 40k costs with it. Now the other state costs are colony ships 26,000, so this will go down to 0, but this will actually turn into colony maintenance until it grows to some higher numbers. And as you've seen, we're gonna colonize quite a lot more planets in the near future. Now this will not get colonized until we get 40,000 cash to build a new, well, actually, I'm not sure if we have to build. When I'm gonna unpause, we are gonna build a few more colony ships, but a majority are already built. So that costs, those costs, the 26,000, will go down to 0, but let's hope it's not gonna cost us even more. Anyway, small spaceports, 19,000. So building these 23, you can look at these 23 small spaceports, costs us 20,000. So we should estimate roughly 1,000 per spaceport. So building spaceports everywhere is actually gonna become a problem if you just overdo it. Research stations, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that too. Resource bases, this is also something that I'm gonna keep an eye on. Because if you look at resource bases, we have 64. We are paying 25,000 for them. Not to mention that every station that you build costs money. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. So it costs us 25k to have them, okay? And we make 34k we made last year. So it's 10,000. So we should probably stop building them. Now, like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on these numbers, because space tourism is something that should be a bit more lucrative, in my opinion. But if you check the research, there might be a few things that we can increase the profitability. So that's one thing. First, it's gonna be large civilian ships with large passenger ship. Second thing, where is it? Where is it? Large troop transports. Large-scale passenger transport. So this will be, it's a compartment, but it can move more passengers around. So if you look at passenger ships, these are actually moving the colonists, but the rest, if we just go to tourism missions, 40k transport tourists, from Piro to where? Okay, from here to there. Which one was it? It doesn't matter. One of these, for example. And I think you get paid when they arrive. I'm not exactly sure. But with bigger ships and larger passenger compartments, tourism should become more lucrative. But we're gonna check that. For now, it's barely making it even. But there is one thing though, and I don't know if that's us overbuilding the resort locations. So maybe we are overdoing with the resort locations, because we have 64. Each one costs, yeah, look at that, we're gonna build one there. So we're gonna stop building resort locations. Now I'm not exactly sure if we can turn that off here. Yeah. No. I think not. Sheet-based design, base construction. No, I don't think it's here. I don't think there's an option to do it. So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on it, but we're gonna stop building those, because I think we actually have too many. Now, can we get a list of all of them? That's one thing. New resort location, priority, civilian ship, resort basis. 49 on scenery. What the heck? Ooh. Everybody's gonna want to go there, no wonder. This is, well, it's not a small planet anymore. Oh, is this because of this thing? Yeah, colony, scenery plus 20. Okay. But you can see how many tourists want to come to this scenery here. They're coming from all over the place. But this is how many we have. So all the dotted ones, there's one there. All the dotted ones, You know what makes me think that we should only build the ones that are high. Look at that, plus 18, and there's a lot of them pointing in. Maybe we should just select the high ones. Hold on. Priority name distance, all. We should have the high ones. Just gonna go and check on something, because if the tourists stay here, I'm not exactly sure about the mechanics. I don't know if the tourists are brought here, and they can be brought in like ships, you know, just one after the other, and it's just going cling on the money, just gives you more money. Or is there a certain time when you deliver the tourists that you cannot deliver the new, let's say, batch of tourists? You know, and then they are routed to the next highest, let's say, bonus, because they want to go there. Casino, stopover, the club, the lodge. Where's the booze lounge? Caverns gun retreat. So yeah, I don't know exactly how the mechanics for this works. Maybe we could get a glimpse here. Freighters, passenger ships. So resort bases. Yeah. Passenger ships will transport tourists to resorts, earning income for your empire. When zoomed out of the galaxy or system, the resort are hidden to the map. No. I don't know. So maybe we've built too many resort stations. We'll definitely stop building them. We're gonna build these 4, but then that's it. Maybe if we find something with huge bonus, we're gonna build it, but otherwise I think we've kind of overdone it. We're gonna cancel... Well, no, we're not gonna cancel that one. Why would we? We can have a few distant locations. So yeah, this is one thing. We're gonna keep an eye on it. Passenger ships. Also, this might become more relevant once once we stop colonizing so much, because now they're moving people around. But I hope that the private economy is gonna build up more passenger ships. So we really need to get the large civilian ships out of our research. So maybe before Space Bastion, light cruisers. Oh boy, this will take a long time. But we need light cruisers. We definitely need light cruisers. We need diplomacy. Construction yards, medium spaceports. Should we put large civilian ships? Let's put large civilian ships in front. Because I'm going to talk about more... I'm going to talk more about the economy. Oopsie. No. Multi-role starships. We need cruisers. So yeah, in regards to economy, as you can see, I mean, for you guys that have not do not own the game, in the mid game, if we would have 50 colonies, well, let's say a bit more population, we would already be swimming in money. We would just you just go click around and build an insane amount of ships and all that. Currently, we only have 187 ships. 172. Not sure one's missing, but anyway. Not to say, I mean, not to talk about how much armies we would have and all that, but this has been severely nerfed. So we're gonna go on the next batch, let's call it batch of research. So when these things kind of get through, most of them, we're gonna go and try and research everything that's gonna affect and help the growth of our economy. So first of all, open trade network, trade income plus 25%. There's also one thing that I don't understand, so if anybody in the comments can explain that. For example, if we look at coordinated docking, enhanced commerce center, it says trade bonus 40%. So the next one is then 50%. But we have the 40% trade bonus researched, right? So just remember 40%. So this is one of the researches that we want. This is the open trade network that we want. What we also want, this would actually be very useful, though, for diplomacy wise. So we're gonna go after this as well. We need the research. I'm gonna talk about that as well. I'm gonna show it here, then talk about it just briefly. Wait, it should be somewhere in this area. Oh, what the heck is the research? Enhanced research. So research labs, research output 16. This one is research output 20. Let's just do it briefly. So research output, we are undercredited by big time. If you can check, I mean, if you can see, says maximum funding can use 37,000 credits. So we're going to tweak this a bit. You can tweak this between colony growth and research. I'm going to talk about this a bit more as well, but back to trading. So the next thing that we could do for trading is, of course, oh yeah, forgot to say, so 40% on that whatever research is it that I was talking about. But when you go and check here, we are trading with or an ancient technology. It says trade bonus level is only 30. I don't know why this is 30. It should be 40. Maybe there's a something that I don't know, like it could be a problem, like trade income minus 10. It could be this sort of bonuses, counter espionage minus 10. So I don't know how. I did check all the ideas that I came up with, but I couldn't figure out why that the trading bonus is only 30% and not 40, because of the research says we have 40. So that's one thing that I would like to know, if anybody knows, in the comments below. So yeah, then we could go with large cargo storages. That should increase trading. And this thing, of course. And what else? I don't know, there's something else, but I cannot remember right now. Yeah, well, of course, the large civilian ships, so large freighters and large fuel tankers. Nothing up here, except if we get better hyperdrives, which we will in a couple of days, 29 days, that's gonna speed up the ships. So trade ships, all sort of ships are gonna move faster, including the tourism ones. So yeah, if we go back to now to funding levels, like I said, I choose this to take over and do it manually. So we're gonna leave this number be, but expenses, if you put this lower, so let's say ship maintenance, if we lower the ship maintenance, which we are, we're gonna lower it to 57%. That means the AI will not ask us to build new ships, because we did not put more money. We are not gonna fund more money. So the amount we already use is the available amount, which means the AI is not gonna ask us to build more units. Troop maintenance will leave a bit. Though we could lower this a bit more. Now we're gonna leave it at 20. The reason is we are gonna get a lot more colonies. A lot more new colonies are on the way. So that means we're gonna have to build armies for them. That's gonna increase the costs. So plus we have a bunch of new colonies that just popped up. So we definitely want to fund the ground forces for it. Facility maintenance. Mount use is more than available. This is usually always the case because we are building things that kinda, let's call it, what I'm talking about is on every planet that I colonize, I immediately build a planetary administration complex, and maintenance is 500 credits. Now on the ones that the colonies on the border, I also put the high fighter bases, so that's additional 500 credits. This is 500 credits. Armor barracks are 500 credits per maintenance, so that's already 2000. See, this is maintenance 2.5k, maintenance 5k. Holy shit almighty. But yeah, these are the costs. Facility maintenance. And increasing these, the AI will again start popping up the messages, let's build this, let's build that. Now I'm not exactly sure if the facility maintenance, it says planetary facilities. I don't know where the space bases are. Is it in the ship maintenance? I don't know. Because it should be other states. Monitoring stations, research stations, small spaceports. So I don't know in which funding, which part this is in. But anyway, after that, after the total expenses, we actually don't have enough anyway. We kinda decide what to put the excess in, either in more in colony growth or research. So research is something that is then affected by, that affects literally this number. So funding level, the more we increase the funding level, the higher the percentage. The higher the percentage, the higher the actual research output. Colony growth means accelerate the growth by allocating funds. So we're gonna see by changing these things manually how it will affect our universe. But yeah, now I've been talking 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys are still with me. So in anything that I've told about the economy and all that, it's been seriously revamped and seriously nerfed and changed with the Shakturi update. So let me know if I've missed something or if I've understand something the way it's not, the wrong way. But yeah, let's fire it off. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep an eye on this. We need to get the cash flow number up. So remaining after subtracting all regular expenses, and this is the cash flow then. Colony growth funding and research funding. Ooh. See? Wait, what the heck? Why is this 60, 20, 20, 50, 50 again? We're gonna get a new admiral. But how come the funding went crazy? The heck? Did the amount used go down? Now this has completely messed up my way of thinking here. How come we shot up to 40,000? Well, maybe all of these got changed. Like our war wariness went down and now we blew up. Maybe the taxes, because the war has just started, by the way, maybe the taxes have been increased all across the board. But why the heck did the funding levels change? Troop maintenance, look at that. We don't want that. Enhanced hyperdrives. The next thing we're researching is large civilian ships, 5 years away. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna, because we're not funding, if you're not crash researching, the research can go in a bad way, it can turn in a bad way, and then you can use years of research. Now, if you have several researches without crash research, like let's say secure it, any of these can lose years, and because it's gonna take longer for them to actually finish, there's a higher chance. So the risk goes up big time if you're not funding research. You should avoid by doing research without crash landing it. Why am I saying crash landing it? What is it? Crash research? Crash program. Yeah, we're gonna call it crash, whatever. Build ships, medium exploration ships, get lost. Discovery, scenery. Okay, we have a new hyperdrive. Now again, why did these things change? Come on, game. Why are you trolling me? Ship maintenance. Let's go down to 55%. Troop maintenance will go down to 60. Facility maintenance, we're gonna leave it as these. Now we are funding this thing. So research wise, our number is now higher. It was like 13 or 1200. Let's hope this will not change. We can even lower this down to 60%, maybe even more. But it seems like the economy started to grow. So we're gonna leave it at 55, 15 for the troops. Facility maintenance will leave. Research breakthrough. Ooh. Light interceptors, that's awesome. Not sure what happened with the economy, but it kinda blew up. Let's assign this mission. Well, I mean blew up. Started running. It started running. 7th Police Force. We should build another defense fleet. We're gonna build another defense fleet. Let's check it. Well, actually, auto defense fleet. We're gonna build it at Lucky Town Spaceport. Oh my, only one ship. Holy shit. Fleet frigate. Are we out of something? We're gonna make this a home fleet. I mean home base. Set home base. 13th defense. It should be the 2nd defense. Northwest. First defense force. Peak general force. Why cannot we top up fleet? Oh, you know why? Yeah. It's because of the advisors are reserving credits for small colony ships. Let's make a save, just so we have a save. Funding levels again. We're gonna keep an eye on these. 65, 15 and 20. We can go down to 60. Mission, go ahead. Luras Hasari. The leader was killed. Raldon Minor Republic. Somebody's in trouble. Ah, these poor buggers are in trouble. Orbital bombardment. That's a human race. We just lost the most important ally, I guess. Oh, I've also done new mining stations. I've checked it all the way. Each and every mining station I've checked. Now they're constantly popping up. New ones are constantly popping up, but there's a long list that our construction ships have to build. So I've also checked the resources, and this has also been nerfed, I'm pretty sure. So during, let's say we are entering into the mid game. Mid game, I call it the mid game when you start building light cruisers. That's when things kind of start to move in a different direction or different way. And we've also colonized a big portion already. So I mean the galaxy is quite it's colonized, or let's say the areas are kind of divided between the races, but now the colonization will pick up because different races, like we, for example, we have different kinds of different races, which means we can colonize all sorts of planets. So this will now start picking up. But yeah, in regards to resources, Kuprika, look at that, there's 5,500 resources. We're mining 14. Steel, there's 35,000 resources or sources, and we're mining 26. But we're in negative. That's because of we're building so many colony ships. Okay, there's the research. We're gonna lower these to 1. 2 years, fine. But what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to invade somehow. Maybe they're just running away. Do we have any war goals? We will need some sort of an attack fleet to kind of get but let's see, can we? No. What if we send you a gift? Negotiate a deal. Peace. What if we give you Tikan colony? No. Punish, Gizurian. What if we give you a bunch of locations? But they will not take peace, right? Never mind. I think they cannot do anything to us anyway. Okay, there's still a couple of colony ships that need to be built first. Poor buggers. I think they are here, and the Tikans are just yeah, the Tikans are just busting their balls. Okay, come on, build the next one. Plop, there it is, I think. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a short while. Oh boy, I'm thirsty. Just need to smoke my pipe for a bit. Incoming enemy fleet. Okay, where is it coming in? Hold on, show me. So, incoming enemy fleet, how strong is it? 135. You are a bunch of noobs, Hakunish. One thing that I've also noticed is next time I'm gonna play on harder difficulty. This is normal, and it seems like that the other nations or other races were kinda incapable of keeping up, though I don't know, the bugs are doing fine, the rest are not doing fine at all. So it's either the races that have not been revamped yet, though humans were revamped and Mortalen were revamped, and they both got knocked over, especially these poor buggers. They're stuck here. But that's because the type of the galaxy that I've taken. Maybe I should take an Epsilon arm or whatever it's called. You know, the swirling thingy. But yeah, this type of galaxy with bottlenecks, it seems like it's not working that well. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, these things cannot hurt us. It's a frigate with the strength of 68, with a beam and a PD. You guys are laughable, so I'm not worried about them. Let's if we destroy a ship or two, they're gonna lose their points anyway, so yeah, we're still building resort bases. I honestly don't know if this is constantly changing. Maintenance costs for state-owned ships and bases. And bases. Accept war mission. Defend important research station. Okay, we're gonna accept that. We have to bring a unit there. We're gonna bring the 8th police. 8th police fleet. We're gonna go manual. You're gonna go... Come on, mouse. Move. Send the 5th police, okay. Oh, I would also like to thank everybody for the comments. Oh boy, Dread Mercenaries. Well, those are pirates. For the comments on the previous videos, a few nice, useful manual. A few nice, useful things you guys wrote, or the questions that I had were answered. Attacking the Gravelix. 9th police is attacking the Gravelix. The Gravelix is running away. Since the research. I also don't know if building more research stations is actually viable. Come on, stay at 60. Nine. Attack Gravelix White Dwarf. I think we're gonna be able to fend them off on our own. Maybe not. This must be their war goal. You know what? Let's go. New colony ship completed. There's still more that we need to build. You know what, we're gonna say no. This keeps resetting, I don't know why. So if anybody has any idea, let me know. Seems like the station can fend off on their own. Mining station, hive swarm sighted, oh my god. Okay, let's check where the hives are. Let's hope it's not in our territory, because it's too soon. On the other side. Thanks God. So I don't know why this gets reset. Maybe because of this thing. And we need a surplus, but it's 60,000. Well, actually. 40 plus 30, 70,000. So I don't know what's up with that. Okay, how's the station? The station is looking pretty darn good. These guys are getting busted. That hail cannon is making hell for them. I mean, it's giving them hell. Ooh. Yeah, they cannot even hurt our shields. There you go. Okay, they ran away. The ninth. But they cannot hurt us, so we could go. Well, we are gonna go back. Where's that colony at? In the middle, so it's pretty safe. We're just gonna build a planetary administration. These are the Agdarians, right? Yes, nice. 9% growth. We need to increase the growth somehow. Though I don't think there's research for that. Ooh! Capture enemy station. Ah, that sucks. War score. Increase enemy war awareness. Research progress. Oh! Well, we're gonna decline because we don't have ships to take them over. Only except if we would send the invasion fleet. But we're not gonna send the invasion fleet. Where's the invasion fleet at? We'll decline. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Why doesn't he go and just invade and take it over? The thing is that our ships, our designs are not designed that way. We have no designs to for that kind of mission. Galaxy map. Oof. Okay, fine. Why was this aborted? Had to flee the area. Should we put more into research or more into... What? Okay, let's pause a bit. Incoming enemy fleet detected. you know why. 65, 70, 80, 100. So altogether it needs to be 100. We could reserve more. This will go back up to 65. Let's put troops to 20. Ah, okay, okay. This will get us more cash. Yeah, we actually have enough. Ah, now I get it. So this is the distribution. This is also the distribution, but this is how much money we want to invest overall. Or cash stockpile it. We're gonna increase cash stockpiling to 15%. Yeah, look at that. Cash flow is going up. Because we need it for research and for building new ships. That means maintenance and all that. Colony growth research is gonna be lowered. What's the maximum that we can put in here? Maximum for research. Maximum funding can use 40,000. So if we go here, 40,000. Yeah, 49. We'll leave it at 50, but that means we can build more research stations. What I was also talking about before, ship designs, we don't have any state ships, but we do have destroyers, fleet, fast, heavy, and ordinary destroyer. Now the ordinary destroyer we could turn the ordinary destroyer, I mean the first type of destroyer, we could turn it into ion weapons. We could put ion weapons on, and we could put in the assault pods. Okay. Now the heavy destroyer, what do we have on here? Pulse torpedoes, hail cannon, pulse torpedoes, and missile battery. I'm not that keen on this, maybe this hail cannon. Look at that, this is a bad design, for example. Hail cannon can shoot at the back. See, it's dismount, so that's a bad design. We could have the cannon here, for example, because the torpedoes can be shot from behind and they will turn around. It is a small mount, but this hail cannon is completely meh. The thing is, it might be because, yeah, if we would take this one off and put one more shield on, it would probably be better. Fast destroyer. There's plenty of stuff we could put on. This is also a crappy design. Pulse torpedo, Corvidian shields, countermeasures, we could put hangers on. Fleet destroyer. This one's full. The fast destroyer is a bad design. But we could turn this destroyer into a design to take things over. I don't know. There's something that I don't like about how the way you can design these ships, and something that I just cannot get used to. So I'll have to look that up while I'm gonna be off screen and make some plans and all that. But yeah, I'm gonna put a cut in here. See you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, and of course like the videos and all that. Help me out a bit with the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, well, see you in the next one.